Isom. It's been out for a year now. So on its second issue, its goal for the pre-order campaign was $350,000. So far, total sales are $2,135,466. That's the shit and the urine, okay?
That's a lot of nuts!
Am I doing this just because I'm an Eric July fanboy who loves sucking his d? Not that y'all think that, but Eric July's detractors, these are the people who want you to be a starving artist. They're mad because he has industry level talent. They're mad because he actually says, I'm gonna give the fans what they want. They're mad all day, every day.
And it keeps getting funnier every single time I see it!
He is just doing the damn thing. But how is the product? I give it a B+. Several of the issues that were present in issue number 1 have been addressed. There's still room for improvement, but the plot actually feels much more like a plot. One thing I didn't really like about the first one was how and then it was. And this is something that happens with a lot of newer writers. You would open up the book and they're talking about somebody returning, right? And we find out they're talking about Yaira. And then we see Avery training on his ranch. And then he gets a call from his sister Altona say this girl Jasmine is missing. And then Darren is shitting on Avery because Avery had everything and could have went somewhere. Basically was like the dude didn't apply himself because he was a former superhero. He dropped out for reasons that they get into in the book that I won't spoil. It's a lot of setup, right? The whole issue 1 was a lot of setup, but that's where it is with that, right? So what was improved in this book? I can say the art was improved in terms of the characters feeling more fluid. In the first one, I felt there were a couple action scenes where they felt really stiff. They felt more like people posing than like snapshots of real life happening. The story flows better. One thing that's still not hitting the way I want it to hit is the dialogue. There's some things that I think is just due to the way the story is being told, and that doesn't gel with some people, and that's understandable, but that's not a knock against the book. But things like the dialogue, that's directly with the book. For me as a consumer, it's not hitting. That's kind of clunky, that's kind of weird, you know? But to be completely fair, this is only Eric's second book. And I think for everything that it gets right, the things that still need work, it's just that it needs work. We want to know what people actually think about what we're doing, but we just want them to be real. We don't want people to come up and say, hey, your book sucks because you didn't tell me all the characters' power sets and move sets in the first page, so it's trash.
Great story, man.
I've read Isom 2 and I can see direct parts of things that were wrong in issue 1 that's better in issue 2. Sydney Bloodroof, your girl is the truth. She showed up in a way that I wasn't necessarily expecting, but also made so much sense. Her powers, they make sense based on what her name is, but they're also crazy, and you can tell there's so much more to her. I think she's going to end up being a major player in this universe. Based on what's going on in this issue, don't be surprised if she ends up getting her own book out here, because there's a lot that she does that she hints at, but we don't get to see. This video was brought to you by viewers like you. No, literally, my viewers are the reason why I'm able to do this stuff. Especially my Animaniacs, aka my channel members and patrons. Any and all support is appreciated, but those who support with their hard-earned dollars are doing the Lord's work. And in return, I promise to keep delivering on exclusive and behind-the-scenes content. Thank you to all my Animaniacs and all my viewers. Without you guys, this channel would be nothing.